Well, I'd say the greatest inspirations for me as writers have been American novelists of the 20th century, such as F. Scott Fitzgerald, William Faulkner, Raymond Chandler, Dashiell Hammett, people like that, who have created kind of an American vernacular and have created a way of writing stories that are told by human behavior, which we believe and which feels like something that happens right on the street right now. Somebody who's great at that is Elmore Leonard, who is a current writer. He's been providing stories for movies for, I think, this is his 6th decade of doing it. And he writes characters that make story. And if you were to track one of his stories, you would have to track the character. You would have to get to know the character to understand who he is or who she is and why they do what they do, even if their behavior is not always believable. They feel like people we know, even if their behavior is larger than life. You know, even if they pull a gun and shoot somebody, most of us don't know somebody who does that. But if we go into that story feeling like we know the person, it's a thrill ride. We are not necessarily believing it, but we are convinced. And that way we can be led down the road emotionally by the story and given surprises and taught a moral and whatnot. But we learn something about the human experience from this art form. It's a 6-week process, yeah. They do really make the hard decisions and do a lot of the very difficult brain work and the challenging work during the first 2 weeks before they start writing. And we have sort of worksheets that, take them in that direction. And the worksheets are designed to open up the creative mind, open up that side of the brain that is not afraid to break the rules and surprise people.